Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about options pricing, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description to find Coach Ernie's Skool Community. Enjoy guys.
Hey, Ernie, can you comment about the option pricing? For instance, at the beginning of the day, the options are priced for whatever's happening for that day, right? It's kind of like the volatility's there, it's built in, the premium, whatever, that we're going to have a bigger move today. Is that like an average price that gets priced in? And then
No, that's real time.
On both sides of that?
That's real time.
Real time.
Yeah, and it's changing every second. But when you make a decision, you can only go by what you have in front of you, right? You can look at maybe there's a little momentum going this way or that way, and then, make some sort of guess on which way it's going to go, but you don't know. So I just look at where it is at that time. That's my decision. Now, if I'm sitting in a volume well, or I just broke through a node and I'm in that volume well, that might influence my decision a little bit, but generally it is what it is. And then something can come out in the news that changes it dramatically, like what happened right there. Going into this, if you looked at the spreads and the skew, it was in an instant, going from 1 minute to the next, it changed dramatically, almost like bam, instantly. Could you have detected that or anticipated that? Of course not. So you can only go by what you see and then put on the odds based on what you see. If the market, some energy comes in out of left field and screws up your analysis, that's why we take small risks.
Okay, but like how the VIX was at 28 this morning?
I don't think it was that high, but
I think that whatever the number was, there is a correlation, right, between the VIX and the magnitude of the price movement of the day. Like, is there not?
Well, the VIX is measuring price movement. It's literally measuring the average price movement.
So that being the case, if it's higher, even though the VIX came down, right, doesn't mean it's not going to come back up. We're going to have an equal move down, just like we've had up. The moves will be bigger today, are they not?
Well, but it's lower now. So the moves are, as compared to here, it was at 20.35. Now it's at 3 points lower at 80 something. So I would expect when I was here and it was rising, I would expect that moves are going to be bigger and maybe get bigger. But now it's moved down, and so not so much. It doesn't mean that it's totally changed. It just means that it's not what it was this morning. It's a different game. Just because I get a reading like this in the morning, it doesn't mean that it's going to last throughout the day. It's my best shot for when I take the reading. It's like you're looking out in a field and you see a couple of coyotes. They're there, and they're there, and you can release your hounds on them, right? And then 2 seconds later, they disappear. And you're wondering where the hell they go. They're not there anymore. I can't release the hounds. That's probably the internet has been listening to me talk about coyotes and my dogs. And so now it's showing me videos of coyote hunting with greyhounds. But you can only make your assessment on what you see and what it is at that moment. You don't know what's going to happen the next moment or the next. And if you haven't made your decision by then, and then that next moment shows something different, then you change your decision based on what the current situation is. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know what else you can do. You make a decision, you adjust it based on the risk that you're willing to take, and then that's it. You make the decision, you press the button, and you're done. Now, if you want to take another trade, now you have to evaluate it on where it is then. You make the decision, you press the button, and it's done. It's been locked in. Now you see how it's going to play out.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button below. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, remember to check out the link in the description for Ernie's Skool Community.